Hi, I'm Jim Luff, Marketing Manager for Chosen Payments. Welcome to another episode of The Chosen Scoop. Today, I'm visiting with Jim Marko, who is the owner of Westlake Auto Collision. Jim, welcome to the program and tell us a little bit about your business.
Well, thanks, Jim. It's a pleasure joining you today. We are a family-owned and operated auto collision repair facility. We've been in business since June of 2009. At that point, we started with 5 people on staff, and since we've grown our staff to 24 people after 12 years. We've also expanded our facility 5 years ago. December of 17, we opened a Newbury Park location called Canal Valley Auto Center. And we are one of 2 body shops in Newbury Park. So it really gives us a competitive edge. Plus the fact that we're family owned and operated, people really like that, especially in a community like Newbury Park, a lot of families and longtime residents that live there. So basically, we work with all insurance companies and we work on all makes and models of vehicles, and we're certified in several manufacturer vehicles.
Great. So, I started thinking as you were talking that every industry was impacted by the pandemic in some way or another. We had booksellers who their sales went up exponentially because people started reading books again while they were stuck at home. I would think that within the auto collision industry that less people traveling to work every day and driving home, less accidents. How did the pandemic affect your auto body business?
It was a pretty harsh attack on us. I felt like I was the only guy driving on the road some mornings headed to work. We were an essential business, so fortunately we were able to keep the doors open. But I'd say we dropped about 75% of our business because with no cars on the road, no traffic, no parking lot damage, no accidents, that's our bread and butter. We do our insurance work, and that's collision work. So we had quite an effect. We went through work furloughs, some layoffs, but we've made a comeback. We hung through, and we're back to what we're calling normal with a steady pace again.
Or at least the new normal, right?
That's what we're supposed to adapt to the new norm, yes. And
everybody's adapting to the new norm, and I mean, obviously, we've all been through something that was unimaginable. Back when I was growing up as a kid, if you wore a mask walking into a bank, they would probably have a heart attack. And now, especially in this week in particular, it looks like if you walk into a bank and you don't have a mask on, they're going to have a heart attack that you don't have a mask on. So we've definitely gone full circle in the whole mask wearing thing going into banks. Let me ask you, about the auto body repair business. How did you end up with a career? And obviously you're doing quite well in it. How did you end up in that business?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I took apart my toys, I painted them and put them back together. So I think that's where it started. I was always, taking things apart. If it was broke, I fixed it 3 times before, kind of that old school mentality. I learned that from both of my parents. My dad was quite the handyman. He knew a lot of things. So just followed suit as I grew older and became close to the driving age. I got a car early. My brother-in-law helped me put a new motor in a 69 Nova that I bought. And I had my first car at 15 years old. So I was always interested in cars. I did then, after high school, I immediately went off to the Marine Corps and I served 4 years in the avionics sector of the Marine Corps. So that was really fun because I was in the air wing and I did something I loved. I always wanted to be a pilot, but electronics as far as I could get there. So I carried that into my career by the way that we fix cars. We act like every car is an airplane, and everything that we do to it, we triple check. There's a sign off and a check quality control process. We have quite a unique operation the way we get a car through our facility. And everything does get signed off and scanned professionally and all packeted up, photographed, documented. Like I say, it's quite an operation. It's just not a car repair anymore. There's a ton of documentation, blueprinting, and things that go along with car repairs.
And I would think that I mean, I don't know. Most people probably feel the same way I do about my car. My car is an extension of me. It is my life. I mean, without my car, I can't go and meet my friends. I can't get to work. I mean, your car is such an integral part of your life. It must be quite rewarding when somebody wrecks their ride and you're able to restore it to the condition that it was before the accident. Do you still feel that reward?
I certainly do. Yeah. And again, because we're family owned and operated and our staff has all become family, we have compassion for our customers. We understand they got crashed their baby or someone ran into their vehicle, and a lot of people are very attached to their cars. So it still is very gratifying when we see a customer see their car back in shape, looking even better than it did sometimes before the accident. And yeah, it's still a joy for all of us, and still something that I really like to see the customers happy about.
That's fantastic. Okay, again, we've been talking with Jim Marko from Westlake Auto Collision and Conejo Valley Autobody. Is that where they're located?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're back.
I got a little, yeah, you cut out there on the question.
But we're still going to go. I wanted you to tell everybody where your businesses are located.
Oh, well, Westlake Auto Collision is at 31290 La Bahia Drive, and that's in Westlake Village. It's right near Conejo Hardwoods, right near the Four Seasons and the Barclays. It's really easy to find on Google. And then our Newberry Park location is at 2561 Teller Road, and that's right next to Home Depot and Target, right off the 101 freeway at Wendy in Newberry Park there. Very convenient locations. We are able to cross traffic. So if one person lives closer to another shop, we sometimes, load level and take cars to the different locations. So we're flexible with our deliveries and the way we can handle our customers' needs.
Perfect. Well, again, Jim Marko with Westlake Auto Collision. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Jim Luff for Chosen Payments. Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Chosen Scoop. We'll see you next time.